I wonder if I'd get more views if I just kept my hair like this. What's going on, people? My name is Antoine, this is ATM Tech, and welcome to the channel. If you're an aspiring videographer, YouTuber, or even a vlogger, chances are by now you would have heard that audio is just as important as visual, if not more important. You probably also know that you need to get a decent mic because the built-in mic on majority of cameras is absolutely terrible. This is what the built-in microphone on my camera sounds like. Pretty poor. And this is the audio from the microphone that I'm using. Sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Well, that actually brings me to the topic of this video. The microphone, which in my opinion is the best mic that no one is really talking about. So the microphone I'm actually using is the Comica VM20. And honestly, I came across this mic by pure chance. If you're looking for your first decent mic, chances are you're familiar with Rode. Rode tends to be one of the first options for beginners. You're probably familiar with their video mic series. You've got the Video Micro, the Video Mic Go, the Video Mic Pro and Pro Plus, as well as the more recent Video Mic NTG. These range of mics are good, but they may not be the best for everyone, especially at their price points. You might also be familiar with the deity mics, the V3 as well as the V3 Pro. Now the V3 Pro is a mic that I came very close to buying, and it stacks up really well against Rode's Video Mic NTG. So after watching a bunch of reviews comparing the Video Mic NTG and the deity D3 Pro, I decided that the D3 Pro was the one I was going to go for. So I actually jumped on Amazon ready to make my purchase when in the search results there was a mic that looked very similar to both the NTG and the D3 Pro. This of course was the Comica mic. So what really attracted me to this mic was its much lower price point compared to the other two. So of course I did my due diligence, did my research on the mic and liked what I saw, and then boom, I went for it. So again, the name of the mic is the Comica VM20. We're just going to call it the VM20 from now on. So I've actually been speaking on this mic throughout this entire video so far. How do you think it sounds? So as you can see, looking at the design, it's a shotgun mic with a super cardioid pattern. If you don't know what that means, it just concentrates on the sound in front of it and rejects all sounds to the side and a bit behind it as well. Here's what I mean. Hello. Hello. You get the drift. So the body of the mic is full metal, which gives it a nice solid feel. Although this costs a lot less than the mics it's stacked up against, it doesn't feel cheap at all. You've got two buttons on the body, a power button and a high pass filter. The high pass filter works at 75Hz as well as 150Hz. 75Hz works well if you want to cut a tiny bit of bass out of the sound, and 150Hz is good for cutting out any wind noise. Just underneath the power button you've got an OLED display which shows you how much battery you have left. Something I really like because I'm always paranoid about batteries dying on microphones. Speaking of batteries, it does have a built-in rechargeable battery which can be recharged by USB Type-C. I love the fact that it's USB Type-C, which means that I don't have to carry around an extra separate cable. Everything's USB Type-C these days, so chances are you've probably already got a charging cable on you. So some of you might not like the fact that it is a rechargeable battery, taking away the convenience of being able to change the batteries as and when you want to. However, the battery on this mic is rated up to 60 hours, which means you're less likely to get caught short. Not only that, this microphone does continue to function while it's plugged in, so you can charge it whilst you're using it. Right to the back of the mic is a dial for your gain. I really like the fact that it is a stepless gain, which means you can make small adjustments to the audio without any sudden changes. The only thing that lets it down slightly is the position of the arrow for the gain. You can't always see it depending on what position it's in. But again, it's a really nice feature and it's something that we're seeing on the more expensive mics. In the box, you get a really nice hard carry case. This is bound to protect your mic pretty much no matter what you do with it. Inside of the case is padded with foam with cutouts for the different components of the mic. Included with the mic, you get a shock mount, which admittedly, this is the first area which I think they've skimped a little bit. It works fine for holding your mic itself, but it's a little bit stiff and it doesn't really dampen any sound whatsoever. So I definitely think they cut corners with the materials here a little bit. But it does have a cold shoe mount as well as a 3/8 thread. So you can mount it onto a cage or a microphone stand. I've actually got mine mounted on the light stand just out of frame. Just out of frame. As well as the shot mount, you get a foam cover as well as a dead cat. The dead cat does go on top of the foam cover, which I suppose will give you extra wind protection. You get two microphone cables, a TRS and a TTRS. So one is for connecting to a camera or similar device, and the other one is for connecting to a smartphone or a tablet. The cables are coiled and they feel like decent quality. The TRRS cable for smartphones is also color coded, so you know which one's which. And of course you get a USB Type-C charging cable, which has been bundled with the rest of my charging cables somewhere. somewhere. So how do you think this mic sounds? I've been using it on my last few videos and I'm really happy with it. I definitely think I made a move in the right direction. Saved myself a bit of money, got some good quality audio, and I'm not losing out on any features as well. So if you are looking for your first good mic, I definitely think the Comica VM20 is definitely one worth considering. And I have left a link down in the description below where you can check it out for yourself. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped, and thank you for watching. If you did get something out of this video, a like is always appreciated. But that's enough from me. My name is Antoine, this is ATM Tech, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.